Hello, Dumaguete.
Hello, Negros Oriental.
Hello, Sillimanians around the world.
This is Joshua Soldivillo.
And this is Ronelyn Faith Vailoces-No.
You're watching
Silliman.
Good evening, everyone. This is a magazine program that talks about different aspects of Silliman University.
A program initiated to discuss different matters concerning the campus by the sea. You are watching
Silliman.
Hello there, Sillimanians and friends of Silliman around the world. Maayong gabi and welcome to your show, Silliman. And thank God it's Monday.
Yes,
it's another
again.
week for us to say hi and hello to our friends here in the university, especially to our televiewers on Channel 6 Field Products, to our YouTube subscribers na malapit ng mag
1,000. Hindi pa talaga.
And to our subscribers on Facebook, hello to all of you. Now, tonight, Ron, our guests are very special because this department is something that you would really cherish your memories forever.
Really?
Yes, I'm talking about our Silliman University Elementary School. Now, just to warm up our conversation, Ron, what's your favorite snacks when you were in elementary?
I think it was ulo sa manok.
Wow.
Nagpiprito.
Really?
Yes.
How much was it that time?
It cost 1 peso during
One
that time.
peso, ha?
Oo.
Okay.
How about you, Josh?
It's always the banana Q.
Banana.
Na at that time, it was only 4 pesos.
How about now?
I think it's around 10 pesos or 15.
I don't think so. It's 20 to 25 with
Really?
the inflation.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, that just reveals how young we are.
Yes.
And tonight, we'll be hearing more stories and more experiences here in Silliman University. So Ron, please introduce our guests for tonight.
All right, Josh. For the first guest tonight, we have here the Secretary of the Parents and Teachers Association. She's also a true red, none other than Ms. Springzeal, Dania. Hello, Ms. Springzeal, and welcome to Silliman.
Hi, Ron. Hi, Josh. I'm so happy that you've invited me here to talk about Silliman University Elementary School and my experience and maybe their experience as well.
Welcome to the show, ma'am, and thank you for saying yes to our invitation.
Yeah, the pleasure is all ours, ma'am. And we have here the two chikitings, right? We have here Dania, Alzubi, and Audree Montenegro. Hello, Dania and Audree, and welcome to Silliman.
Hi, thank you for inviting
Thank you for
us.
having us.
Ayan.
We are honored to represent elementary.
All right, clock it.
Oo.
I learned that from them.
Ano bang ibig sabihin ng ganon?
I don't
What do you mean?
know.
What do you mean by like that, guys? Clock it?
Clock it.
Clock it.
What does it
clock it?
mean in a formal English language?
Honestly,
Okay.
I don't know.
Everyone listens to
Maraming walang no?
Meaning. Yeah, we have to ask them in a
Yes.
while, right?
Now, anyway, thank you for that, guys. I'd like to begin with our parent here, representative of the PTA, no?
Yes.
Because I understand ma'am is an alumna, a true red, in fact, and her husband also an alumnus of the
Yes,
university, no?
exactly.
So far, I understand that, through the years, there's also a lot of academic institutions that are present around the city and even outside. But for you, ma'am, in your observation, in your experience, and with your children right now at the university, what's really the tatak Silliman that you really love the most and you are still proud of as of today?
I do believe that it's because Silliman has been an institution in Negros Oriental, Dumaguete City for like over
124 years.
Yes.
years, a century and a quarter,
Yes.
almost, or is it? So the community in itself is really there. So the people like myself who have experienced studying in Silliman Elementary School, and to my children and to these kids that are there, it's really that sense of community and continuity as well, and that root that is there. So it's a mix of tradition and the rootedness, but knowing where you're from, and then also of I'm so happy to see that Silliman is really as well progressing and really innovating in terms of being in the future here and now. Because I know that my children, especially during pandemic, they immediately were able to adapt,
Correct.
wherein they have soul, and so
Yes.
the study continues. They were studying online, and so despite that hurdle that the whole world was encountering, Silliman still stayed true to its mission, vision, and giving quality education to the kids. So I
Wow.
like that about
Yeah.
Silliman.
Well, Ron, that really makes me proud as part of the community that we are, sharing as what Ma'am said. No, there's a sense of community.
Community.
Yeah.
No, home away from home, ika nga. Since you said, ma'am, that you are a true red, let's take a step back and visit memory lane. No? What's your fondest memory when you were still in the elementary school?
I guess the fondest memories are really the ones that really evoked a lot of emotion, right? You forget the things that happened, but those things that made you feel, those are the core memories. So some of those were really when we had those presentations. So this is how holistic the education of Silliman was. It's not just within the four corners of a classroom. So we experienced performing on stage and presenting our talents, our skills. So that was something that we always look forward every year, that we are able to do that. We have a platform. Silliman provided us a platform to do that. So yeah, from grade 1 to grade 6, every year we had those presentations on the stage. So it's not easy to stand in front
Correct.
of
That's
an
true.
audience
Yes.
and present yourself out there. But because Silliman's education is that holistic, they provided us that avenue to do that. And so as we grew, we're able to take on the
Yeah.
world. So that was like one of the memories that I really look forward when I can still remember my costume that I was wearing and the practices that we had to do so that we can present.
Wow.
Like even the dance I had in grade 1, I had this yellow polka dot dress, and I think we were dancing Mamang Sorbetero or something
Which has become
like
a TikTok
that.
trend again. Huh? Oo.
So yeah, and a lot of other presentations.
Wow,
that
thank
we
you
did.
for sharing that, ma'am. And let's also get it straight from the
Yes.
source. We have Audree here, who's grade
6.
Grade six.
Turning grade 6.
turning grade 6. Now, how about you, Dania? What have been your favorite experiences being Audree at the elementary school? Let's start first with, because as mentioned, no, it's beyond the four corners. Are
Yes.
there any activities that you are that you're part of, and any sports competition? Please share to us.
Actually, I do swimming, and my favorite part about swimming is usually the city meet because that's always where I get the most medals.
Wow, congratulations,
Competitive.
Audree, no?
Excellent. All right. And how did you get inspired, no, to do swimming?
Actually, I didn't really get inspired by anyone. My mom told me that there was like a learn to swim at Silliman, and I wanted to join because I thought we would like just play around.
And then eventually you discovered that you actually, have the talent for it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I
And
think
I also discovered that I had to compete.
And how does it feel to be competing instead of playing?
Well, before I got used to it, but before I would get really sad when I actually had to compete now.
But actually, that's the good thing, Ron. When
Yeah.
there's so many opportunities, and then you just have to try, even if you didn't have an idea. Oh, am I good at this? But that's a good thing when you have opportunities. No, like here,
Yes.
that's what we have in Silliman. How about here, Dania?
I do chess and debate, and I really love it when it's like training, and then I get to talk with my teammates and like just practice. And in debate, I love like talking really, so like collaborating with a lot of people, like it's really nice for me.
All right. How about competitions? In what areas have you competed already? Also in debate?
Yes.
Or in chess?
I competed in City Meet and Niraa for chess, and it's really stressful, but it's really stressful.
I felt that.
But it's also really fun, especially like meeting other people from
Yes.
other schools and other cities.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much for sharing your stories with us, Dania and Audrey. Now, we've been talking about extracurricular activities. Now, let's go to the classroom experience.
Yes. Okay, let's go now. Hindi pala.
The four walls of the classroom, no? What's your favorite subject and why? Audrey.
Tsaka ibulong nyo na lang yung hindi nyo favorite nito. Yeah, what's your favorite subject?
I don't really have a favorite subject actually. Everything's just balanced.
What's your
Ay, gusto ko
bias?
Even though I hate math, my highest grade is math.
Wow!
Wow, so it's a love-hate relationship
Love-hate
between math and
relationship.
science,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
How about you, Dania?
As much as I love math, my favorite subject for me is science. Because like I love exploring like what does this do like that in the world, but especially physics because it's math and science.
Ooh.
They have physics in elementary school.
Yes, they're already learning so much.
Yes.
Ikaw man, when you were elementary, would you still remember the subjects that you really fell in love or subjects that really was you know, very memorable for you?
I think I really liked English.
Ah, yeah.
I can see that.
Kaya nag-mascom.
I mean, because they allowed us to be very creative. Like, they would encourage us to do some skits or presentations, you know. So we became creators. Like, when you're creating something from nothing, that is when imagination, your children's imagination are allowed
Yes.
to grow. And they did that during our time. I do hope they're still doing it right now. So I really enjoyed that. But apparently, like my children, they like math. My second daughter, she really loves math. And I think Silliman was able to really nurture that. So she's very happy. Like, she'd get 100 on the grades. And so I think Silliman has a very good math education as well.
So we owe it to the teachers, to the
Yes.
mathematics department.
Which we will have a conversation later on. Now, guys, we're just going to pause for a short break. But when we come back, let's unpack more of their experiences, especially that they are also students, no, that are very interested in writing.
Yeah.
And I heard there's this stones and pebbles. And to be honest, Ron, forgive me, elementary school, but it's my first time to hear about stones and pebbles. Let's know what it's all about later on when we come back here on #Silliman.
Welcome to Silliman University.
Come and explore the campus by the sea here in the heart of the city. From an industrial school with 15 boys
to a university campus with more than 10,000 students, Silliman University stands today as one of the leading Christian institutions in the country.
Continuing to write stories over a century later.
So, why Silliman? Because here, everyone has a place. community ignites spirit.
Because here, we embrace academic excellence, inclusivity and diversity, justice with compassion, and a care for the environment, a total holistic development.
Because here, each one tells a story.
Kahit diri sa Silliman.
Dahil dito sa Silliman.
Anna Huna fi Silliman. Inway dai Silliman. Naze nara Silliman de wa
Victory in Silliman.
Karena di Silliman.
Because here in Silliman,
We are home. So come, start your story with us.
Welcome back, and you are still watching #Silliman, and we're still joined by our friends from the Silliman University Elementary School. Now, let's ask them, Ron, further about their experiences. No?
Yes.
And we're just going to play a game, and this game is called 6-7. Okay, guys, I think we should do it all together. All right. This game is called 6-7.
What are we teaching our,
I don't know. Audrey and Dania, what do you mean by 6-7?
Yeah.
Oo. Ano bang ibig sabihin ng 6-7? We keep on hearing.
What's the history of that?
History talaga.
History talaga.
honestly, there's not really a meaning.
It's just like a meme
Okay.
that got popular.
But
When do you usually use that word?
when someone's counting,
Or we just like see the numbers.
Okay. So our game, Ron, is they're just going to rate, and we'll need to invite ma'am, our
Yes.
representative, to maki-join na rin. So we'll just mention a category, and probably you can share more about it. So you're just gonna rate it if it's a 6 or it's a 7. All right? Now let's start with gusto ko ito. Art projects in your experience at elementary school. Is it a 6 or 7? Audrey? 7.
6.
6?
7.
Okay. Si Dania na nag-6.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's ask her why 6.
Honestly, I'm not good at art.
Okay.
Oo nga, kasi perfect na siya kung magaling din siya sa art kasi nag-chess,
Chess,
nag-debate.
stones and pebbles,
Correct.
right?
Okay, next run.
Recess experience.
Ay, gusto ko yung recess. Ako na mag-asagot. 10. 6 or 7?
7.
7.
Oo.
Alright.
Favorite recess snack?
Cheese sticks.
Cheese
Cheese
stick. I also
sticks.
love cheese stick.
How about you?
Popcorn.
Popcorn. Ikaw, ma'am, ano ba mga tinda noon?
Cheese bread.
Yeah,
cheese bread, of course.
Like it's a classic.
The legacy, right?
Ay, ito, gusto ko ito. Morning assembly or flag raising ceremony. 6 or 7?
6.
Alam ko na kung yan ang reason. But let's hear from them. How about you?
6.
Si ma'am.
If I imagine myself before, I would probably say 6.
Why?
6.
Because it's always so hot. It's either climate change. It's either
Climate
it's hot
change.
or it's
True.
drizzling.
Okay,
How
how
about
about
you, Dania?
Dania, why 6?
I'm just too lazy to go downstairs.
Sa'yo naman, ma'am, ano yung reason?
Maybe if I was
Yes.
thinking of myself when I was their age, probably the same reason as them. Yeah.
If you're going to ask me, it's because I don't wake up that early.
Correct. That's another factor, diba?
Right.
Because you have to wake up earlier for my flag ceremony. Okay.
Okay, another one. Science experiments.
6
7.
or 7?
7.
7.
Yeah, I can see your expression, Dania. No. Miss Springzeal?
Yes, 7.
7, of course.
Okay, next, ito. Use of gadgets or cell phones or any laptop, lahat, gadgets, use of gadgets. 7.
7.
7.
Now, very quickly, ma'am, as a parent, because diba pinag-usapan ngayon na should we ban cell phones, should we ban gadgets? How about you, ma'am? What is your personal take on that, about the use of gadgets at school?
I don't think banning is feasible.
Right.
Yes.
If we want to stay competitive, especially with the world internationally, imagine Japan. Their children are already coding at a very early age. If we want to be competitive in the future and our kids to have that opportunity and the skills to compete internationally with these students who are already coding, then they have to have access to computers, to the gadgets that are here now. But it has to be responsible.
Correct.
That's why it's guided by teachers or parents.
Yeah, as what Miss Catriona said.
Ay, ano sabi ni Catriona? Sige nga.
Nakalimutan ko. Everything is good, but in moderation. And of course, parental guidance is much important, right?
Oo, correct naman.
Yeah.
Next category rin.
How about cartoon educational videos? Do you have that?
Not all the time.
Yeah,
So
but
is
how
it
will
a
you
6
rate
or
it?
7.
7.
Like in class or
Yes.
Yeah.
generally? 7.
7. Kayo, ma'am? 7.
Yes,
Okay.
animation,
Next,
right.
ito. Ito. Usefulness of homework. 6 or 7?
6. 6.
6. Ma'am, marami bang assignment before?
I would say 1. Honestly, because sometimes, especially for the younger kids, like grade 1 to grade 3, a lot of times, if it's homework, then it's the parents' work that we need to do. And a lot of times, they're already exhausted at school because they've already been doing this, doing that. So minimal homework would be very much appreciated because parents are also very busy for working. And then to go home to an exhausted child doing homework and we have to do homework with them, it doesn't create a good family bonding experience, parents and children. So Silliman actually does not give a lot of homework
that's nice.
for kids, and I really appreciate.
One last category from you, Ron.
How about field trips?
Field trips.
Actually, we
6
don't.
or 7?
We don't really have field trips, pero if we had the opportunity to have one, 7.
7.
If we had the opportunity, 7. But if I could rate higher, I would.
During my time, it's a 10. They should continue that because I remember when we were in early childhood, we went all the way to even Father Trupas. We had that yellow school bus bring us there. Even my son, who's now in grade 12, when he was also, I think, early childhood. This was in early childhood. They went to Marine Lab, to Silliman Beach, to Silliman Farm, and it was a very wonderful experience for them. And so I think it kind of like it wasn't continued during pandemic. But now that everything is
momentum
settling
is gaining
down,
again.
it's gaining. So I do believe that it's about time that it's gonna.
Maybe it's time to reconsider it again.
Now, you mentioned about these bonding experiences earlier, and one of the things that I really appreciate elementary is the sports fest that you do. So, can you, is that really the official name, sports fest, or you have a name for it? Sidlakas, tama ba? Sidlakas, is that right? So, can you share to us more, Audree, what is it all about? What do you do during Sidlakas?
Usually we just do like sports or games because that's what it's for. And I really love doing volleyball, but honestly, I wish that we could like use the bus to go to other places to play other sports like swimming.
Okay.
I would cook.
Period.
Yes. How about you? What did you enjoy about your Sidlakas? Is there sports fest pala?
I really enjoy Sigla-Cas, especially that it's not just one grade level. We're working with like the other grade levels.
Oh.
So it feels more like inclusive, and it's way more fun than just doing assignments in the classroom. But like that, I also wish there were like more games and other events in Sigla-Cas.
You know, when talking about this, no, when talking about sports, we create also relationships
True.
with our classmates, even schoolmates. So I'd like to ask you, how about friendships at the elementary school? How
Ikaw,
is
Ron,
it?
before we go to them, may friend ka ba na you met that person in elementary school? Na until now, you're like very close?
Yes, of course.
Kasi ako wala. High school na.
Yeah, high school.
Payat kasi ako in elementary. But anyway, going back, do you have friends now, guys? And then how is it, nurtured in SUES?
I do have friends, but like they're not very close. I only have 3 friends that
Would you like
I'm
to give
very
them a
close with.
special shout out?
Yeah, shout out to Kana, Shasta, and Ella.
Okay, hi guys. How about you, Dania?
Yeah, I have friends, and it's nice that SUES sometimes like changes sections so I can meet more people and interact. And especially like Sigla-Cas, I can make friends with other grade levels. I actually met her from Sigla-Cas.
So you're friends?
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Ikaw, ma'am, ngayon, are you still in touch with your elementary friends?
I would like to tell you that it's going to be a lifelong friendship for all your batchmates. We have a group chat with my batchmates from elementary school, and we are even playing pickleball tournament this coming May 24. So our batchmate and the batch 2 batches older from us, all the from elementary school, and then even now I think our valedictorian is one of the judges now in Darwin, and then my kid's doctor, she's pedia also.
Your classmate?
My classmate before. So, these classmates of yours that were in elementary, nurture these relationships because as you grow older, they will be your doctors, they will be your lawyers, they will be your judges.
Yes.
So, and I'm very happy that despite them being in all these places and heights, we are still in that group chat and we are still talking to each other like we were in elementary days and still seeing each other. So
it's nice. Great, no, to have that bond lasting a lifetime.
Going back to Ma'am earlier, it's a sense of community.
Yes.
That is lasting.
Yes.
Now, we are almost out of time for this episode, and how I wish we have more time to listen to all the 6 and 7 of our...
We forgot to ask them to teach us some lingo sa Gen Alpha.
Ano ba ngayon yung uso? Aside from, parang nalalaos ng 6, 7. Yeah, what's the new right now?
Sigma. Which means?
Sigma. It's a Greek letter.
Yeah.
Which means?
It means cool or good.
Yeah.
Cool.
What else? I have a question. Is Sir Josh Sigma?
Huwag naman, personal naman masyado yun. Na-pressure sila.
So Sigma.
Yes. So Sigma.
Yes, I'll see you in senior high.
Yeah.
Anyway,
any other
say
words?
one more.
Your turn.
Me?
Okay.
Cook.
Yeah.
But there's 2 meanings for cook. If
Okay.
you say I will cook, then you're gonna do good. But if I say I'm cooked, then you're gonna be.
So it depends on how you use the word.
It could be good or bad.
So I'm gonna cook.
That's good.
She ate it and left no crumbs.
Okay. Akala ko maghahanda ng dinner. I'm gonna cook. But cook means you're gonna do good.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna cook, guys. Diba? Now, anyway, in closing of our conversation today, what is your advice, no? Or if you were to give an advice, because you are very knowledgeable already,
Yes.
to incoming elementary students, no, who will be at SUES, what will be your advice to them for them to cook at SUES? Let's start with Dania.
Enjoy the little things like lunch with your friends or hanging out during group works because grades are important, but they're not like the only important thing. Bonds are also important sa elementary.
Tingnan mo, dami nilang wisdom.
Yes.
How about you, Audrey?
So always stay kind because that's how you can make more friends. And yeah.
So adorable.
Yeah.
No? These
Stay kind,
kids.
Ron, ha?
Thank you for the reminder.
And
The
your
world is
message, ma'am,
testing
to your fellow parents and to those parents who are considering SUES to be their choice of school, no, for their children. What's your message for them?
Well, my message for the parents, if you want the best education for your children, a holistic education for your children, then it's there's not even no competition. It's Silliman University. We have access to the loose auditorium, to the gymnasium, to a lot of the facilities here, the library and all that. And then of course the teachers are I'm very happy with how they reach out to the parents and really guide us how we're able to also guide our children to really learn. My daughter is very ambitious for, I think for 5 years now. Her dream has never changed. She wants to be an astronaut.
Wow.
And if Silliman will be able to produce an astronaut someday, then Silliman will be part of that history because we're taking it all the way. Whatever needs to be done for her to achieve that dream, we will be supporting her. So that, and also to the parents, we're doing a lot of activities as well. So it's not just the school, it's not just the students, the parents are also very involved. Last school year, we had a lot of activity. We had, of course, the family day, fun day, and then we also had our outreach. We even went to Canlaon as parents from elementary and from high school. We joined forces. We went there to help. So we have outreach programs. And then we also had our fun run. Actually, it was, of course, a fun day for the parents and children to exercise, to bond, and be, and we invited the community around. So next school year, we have a lot of plans as well, and maybe a pickleball tournament. Maybe it'll be the grand Silliman pickleball tournament. We're still ironing the details. And of course, outreach programs will still continue, and a lot of the fun activities. Hopefully, we'll be able to do a gallery of talents.
Wow.
At the Luz Auditorium. So things like that. If they want their children to experience all of this, so yeah, it will be in Silliman. If they will send their kids to Silliman, then their kids will experience all of this.
All right. On that note, daghan kayong salamat, ma'am. And all the best, guys. And Dania, all the best also for your junior high school journey. You're moving up to junior high school. And next year, grade 6 na, di ba? So, hi nako. Anyway, thank you so much, guys, and congratulations. You are fantastic. You know, Ron, you can't help but be proud of the students.
Yes.
Look how articulate they are, no? As early as grade 6 and grade 5. Grade 5 and grade 6, ang alam ko lang is yung mga linya sa pelikula o mga teleserye.
Sample.
Wag na, later on. But right now, look at their wisdom, very articulate. Our products at SUES. Yes. All right, dagang salamat, guys. See you around the campus and looking forward for the pickleball tournament. Until next week, everyone, and to God be the glory. Hey there, Sillimanians and friends of Silliman around the world. Dagang salamat for joining us tonight. Continue supporting our Facebook page. It's called #Silliman. Don't forget to share, like, and comment on your favorite episodes. And of course, our YouTube channel na malapit ng mag 1,000 subscribers. Don't forget to hit the notification bell for you to be updated with our recent posts. See you there.
And of course, catch us at Field Products Channel 6 every Monday at 8 p.m. And replays will be shown every Tuesday before the noontime news and every Saturday after the noontime news. This has been Ronelyn by Vailoces-No.
And Joshua Soldivillo. See you next week.
Only here on #Silliman.
6
7.